speaking of which, let's talk about the biggest fidget spinner at the SFG.
Well, first, what is your grade?
I can't give it a grade because.
Oh yeah,
I
you didn't play it. Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Speaking of fidget spinners, let's talk about the biggest fidget spinner at the game, Ringer.
Ringer, yes.
The biggest fidget spinner at this con.
Ringer. That was that was an old electromechanical pinball, wasn't it? Like from the 60s or 70s.
I guess it's one of the OG ones. I gotta say, even though it's like very, very old and very, very like bland, I kind of like this.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
You know, I gotta look up a picture because I don't remember what it looks like.
Of course you don't. So, in essence, this is like a horseshoe game where you got 5.
That
thing, yeah.
It's not a pinball machine. This is an electromechanical arcade game.
Yes.
Yeah. This is really cool. You're right about it being a fidget spinner.
Somehow this is an arcade machine and Hyperball is not, but whatever. Anyway.
Well, this is not... It doesn't have pinball mechanics at all.
Anyway, so you got a light, right? And you throw the horseshoe 5 times. And
by spinning the wheel as hard as you can.
Spinning this wheel. Not as hard as you can, because if you spin as hard as you can...
Oh yeah, then it hits the guy who sticks his ass out.
No, it goes out of this, like, square thing, and you're supposed to get the horseshoe around this pole. You get it around the pole, you get, like, 3 points. If you get the horseshoe in the box at all, you get 1 point. You get it close to the stick, you get 2 points. And that's pretty much it. It's the biggest fidget spinner ever. It'll keep your kid like quiet for like, I don't know, 4 seconds. But
yeah,
it's
I agree.
Especially if he's a little hench, right? Like,
we did see some of those.
Duh. Mommy!
Can I have it for my birthday? I won't ask for anything for Christmas or birthday this year.
Son, no.
Son. Hell no.
Anyway. There's really not a lot to say about this thing. You gotta give it credit. I didn't think that it was that technologically advanced, the 70s or the 60s or whenever this thing came out, for this thing to like appear.
What year did it come out?
I don't know.
I want to look.
Let's see. Anyway, but for a very, very like modest thing, it was pretty good. I mean, honestly, I think people can probably make this thing at home if they really wanted to. Like, if they were like a real engineer, not an electrical engineer. Oh,
you have to be an electrical engineer to build it. Anyway, because it's an electrical thing. I mean, Chief, that one didn't work at all. What do you know? Why don't you tell that to EEV blog?
Anyway, so I figured out the secret to that game.
What is the secret?
Actually, so you gotta spin it just right. You gotta stop the thing. You gotta stop the wheel. If you stop the wheel at like the 4th light, it won't go. But you gotta spin it like very lightly after that first 4 lights or whatever, and then it just goes by itself. And more than likely, you will get it in the box.
Oh yeah.
You probably won't get it on the stick, but you'll get it in the box. I played that so many times because it was just fidgeting around and Yeah, practically no one was playing it, so it was like, oh, snap. Well, might as well get my high score on this thing. I got 6 points. I was proud of that.
Yeah. This game was made in 1970, and just as I suspected, it has what we call the Williams Pointy People artwork.
Yeah.
Where they have very pointed body, what's the word? Body proportions, and everything's got sharp edges, and you got people sticking their asses out as far as they can for some reason. I don't know why that was popular back then, but let's see some 70s butts.
Apparently also, I guess arcades weren't like family friendly as we know them now, so maybe that was it. Part of it, maybe, I don't know.
I think it's just that was more acceptable back then.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is an oldie, but it's a goodie.
I agree.
It's like a fidget spinner, like for today's standards.
Yeah.
On the basis of that, on the basis that it was a very crude 1970s...
1970 at that.
Yeah. Arcade thing.
Game.
I would give it maybe an A-.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, really. What would you give it?
For what it is, I'll probably give it an A- as well.
Oh.
Only thing keeping it from an A is the artwork. I've never really liked the Williams 60s and 70s Pointy People artwork. It just looks unsettling to me. Gottlieb did a lot better in the artwork department back then, that's for sure. Speaking of which, fun fact, I have owned a pinball machine that's even older than this game. And now I kind of wish I had it again. I don't know why.
And that's the reason for me. It's an A-, because they were making pinball machines at this point. Why were they making stuff like this? But whatever.
They made much better arcade games too, believe me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.